Okay, everybody. Let's go ahead and get in here. How's it going? Happy Saturday. Y'all doing okay? Okay, how's it going? Oh, welcome back to EverQuest. Why are you doing this? That's a great question. Anyways. I don't know. I've been having a lot of fun with it. It's just kind of chill. I've got all my alts and all of that, so it's it's not it's a thing. It's a thing. Last time with this character, we had some armor quests that we were doing. It's really about all that I remember. A bunch of armor quests. So that's what we're going to continue doing today. And I don't know where all this is going to take me. At some point, I need to go through here and actually like adjust all of this. But I'm not going to do it now because I don't feel like it. So yeah, it's a Saturday. We're allowed to be just kind of chill and silly, and yeah, it's just kind of the vibe today, I think. I don't know what you are, Rebo's lesser augury. Okay, but yeah, this could get kind of tricky. I don't know. This whole portion was kind of rough on a couple of my alts, but we won't know until we actually get in here and give it a shot, right? So that's what we're going to continue doing and do our best. Now, first of all, I'm going to readjust some things here. So I have learned a couple of things when it comes to the UI, which is very nice, very good. So there's a lot of things that have changed since I played this as a wee young lad, right? One of the big things is that, yeah, you can actually save your spell books and you can like switch between them. Now, it obviously takes a second to like memorize all your spells and all that, but yeah, you can actually go through here and adjust a few things, which is really nice. I don't know what Rebo's is. I'm going to have to look that up. I'm just gonna have to look it up at some point. There we go. No, the pop-ups, fire things. I'm good. I appreciate you, EverQuest, but also I don't need to pay 15 bucks a month for it. This is what happens when you go in with no expectations. I like it. I like it like that. It makes things simple. Let's see here. So we can go ahead and we're going to save this. This is going to be offense. Hey, look at that. Wow. What a world we live in. What a world we live in. Oh, wow. I need to buy some more bags too. Oh, that's right. Last time I was trying to buy bags, I ran out of money. That checks out. So yeah, we're going to do bloop, 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 bloop. We are going to do all of our buffs, debuffs. Well, I don't know about debuffs. We're going to do all of our buffs as their own thing and tree form. Because why would I not? Why would I not have tree form available? Thistle Coat and Shield of Thistles. Okay, Shield of Thistles is kind of tricky. Shield of Thistles is kind of tricky because you kind of have to use it a lot. It's only available for like 3 minutes, right? And then I can also summon my food and drink. That'll be nice. And then Gate, of course, send us back to wherever we started. Okay. Do I have Fire Fist on here? I do have Fire Fist on here. Okay. Feel like Cure Disease. Feel like I've been seeing a lot more diseases than I have poison. And then Summon Food and Drink. I'm not going to need to worry about that for a while. But we want to go ahead and make sure that it's like ready to go, right? Just in case. Just in case. You never know. I haven't needed it yet. But it's, you know, it's good to be prepared. But yeah, aside from that, it's just been, it's been fun. I've enjoyed playing this. It's been a nice break between all of the Elite Dangerous and all of that. Buffs. There we go. So, nice little reminder of ye old times, I suppose. Tab, there we go. Section of wood. Alright, so we gotta go. We're gonna go meet our friends, the Crush Bones. So that's gonna be interesting. I don't know how this is gonna go. Okay, Fire Fist, I can't remember how long Fire Fist lasts. Might need to change that to my offense. Oh, it's only 12 minutes. Ugh. Ugh. Oh no. Oh no. That's all right. We'll make it work. It's fine. Why is it not loading? There we go. Oh, I have to sit and meditate the entire time. All right, so we got a couple things that I don't know what they do either. Whirling Wind. Well, while we're waiting for this, we're going to rearrange a little bit here. Make things a little bit easier to handle. There's just a lot of things going on the screen right now. There's just a lot going on the screen. There we go. There we go. It's not great. Not great at all, but you know, it'll just have to work. It'll have to work. And it could be worse. I could be using the default. So there's that. Okay, so let's go ahead, see what we got to do. So I got to go through Kanos. Okay. Where's we? Zone connection. North Kanos. There we go. Lead the way. All right, but yeah, you guys having a good weekend? I hope you're having a good weekend. I'm having a good weekend. It was pretty chill. I had a meeting yesterday. I thought it went well. I won't know anything about it until next week. We'll just have to see how things go. It'll be a little bit different if I do end up getting it, but we'll just see. And then yeah, just enjoying my time. If anything, it was just nice to hear back. You know, sometimes you throw things out to the wind on the internet and you never know how they're going to go. But yeah, at least I know something's working. There we go. It will probably affect the streams. We'll just have to wait and see. I'll have ample days off. It's going to be a little bit trying to get used to working long shifts again. But, you know, first things first, I've got to actually get the thing. I've got to actually get the job. So we'll just, you know, we'll hope for the best. We'll hope for the best. All right. Now, with this, I also finally got off my butt and downloaded one of those map packs for this. So we'll see. It's weird. I'm so used to like FF14 because all of my stuff is like saved across all of my characters at this point. Rule, there we go. Much better. And is old Fippy running around? He's got to be around here somewhere. He's got to be around somewhere. But oh, that's just an old pup. Boo. Boo. That's okay. Fippy, he deals with enough. He's dealt with enough over the years. We can let it slide a little bit. Yeah, this map pack is really nice. I don't know. I haven't been playing it a whole lot this week. I'm a little bit behind, but yeah, I've been having a good time with it. Whenever I do hop in, just yeah, I'm just very used to FF14 with all of my stuff saved across all of my characters. Going through the random string of code, trying to figure out which one is Kyra, and then moving everything around. But, you know, now that I've got it set up, it's kind of set up. I don't have to worry about it a whole lot, right? All right, so I need to go to Blackborough. Take the portal volcanoes. Okay. Blackborough, if I remember this quest right, Blackborough's a huge pain in the butt to try and get around. So we'll just, we'll see how this goes. I feel like half of my spells that I have on right now are not going to work. I have a feeling they're not going to work just because they're, you know, they're all like, you need to be outside. Like, thanks, man. I appreciate that. I'm a druid. That's kind of important for me to be able to use my spells. That's cool. Don't worry about it. The old Western Plains of Karana. A lot of nightmares there. A lot of sand giants. But yeah, aside from that, it's been a pretty good weekend. It's been pretty chill. It's just, you know, I was at the meeting yesterday, and that feels like work, even though it's not work. Not paid for it yet. But you know that you know how it is. You have something on the schedule, and it feels like your whole day is based around whatever that thing is, right? And then, yeah, and then I wake up today thinking like, oh, it's a Saturday, it's a weekend, and it's time to go to work because it's my normal time that I usually do that. And then, oh, I don't have anything to do until Thursday. So yeah, it's been, yeah, that was a bit of an adjustment. So you know what? That means you guys went out, right? More free time for me means more stream time for you. Playing the hit retro MMO EverQuest. This is the content that the people demand. It was really funny that, like, during the interview, she did ask me if I was a content creator. I mean, I have it on the resume as, like, you know, it's kind of tricky because you don't see it a whole lot because of, like, the corporate VTubers and stuff. But, like, how do you put that kind of thing on the resume? And it's like, well, this is how you put the, you know, your freelance media. So I put, you know, on my resume, I've got that I do a lot of editing and, you know, obviously the rigging and all of that stuff. Yeah, she saw it and was like, are you a content creator? So yeah. She's like, oh, that's really cool. We need someone that's good at media and marketing. We need someone that's good at socials. And I'm like, you cannot afford me. If you want me to handle your social media, I charge about 3 times what you guys are offering right now. But that's okay. All right, we're gonna try. Oh, I can't use Invoke Light. I can use Invoke Lightning. I can because we are technically outside, I guess. Cool. Oh, this is one of those AoEs. It's one of those that actually hurts me. Okay. So that's something I gotta keep an eye out on. All right, yeah, this place is kind of, it's not great. We'll just put it that way. It's really not good. Like everything's very close together. Not really a whole lot of like places to like escape to. Did that not work? That not work? I guess not. Oh, wow. But the good thing is, most of the things like right up front, I can get pretty easily. I should be able to handle them. You stop that. There we go. Now the other downside is like everything around here has like bones and stuff, and I can't sell those for anything. Here we go. Yeah, that's the other thing I gotta watch out for is all the runners. Yeah, like I got that backbone, but like I can't leave it on the ground because if you do that, one thing about EverQuest, it's based on when the corpse despawns. So yeah, if you don't loot, then congratulations, you don't get respawns. So you kind of have to carry everything around, right? It's kind of dumb. It's a little dumb. Yeah, look at this. Look at this. Can any of you read that? I can't read that. Like, I can kind of tell that I'm in the bluish black area right now, I guess. That's really about it. All right, so we need guards. We need guardsmen. And they're all like down below. If I start going down below, We might not be getting out. Yes. Hit yourself against my thistle coat. This is the power of the druids. That's really loud, also. I thought I turned it off so that the combat music... Oh wait, that's right. Everything's saved by character, so I have to do it anyways. Stop that. Where are you going? Why are you running? Come on. There we go. Cool. Okay, let's adjust that a bit. I don't need the combat music. Even though the music here is not exactly the most thrilling of things. Wait, isn't that something I can pick up? I guess not. I thought it was. All right, so we need guardsmen. Where can I find some guardsmen? Arr, arr, arr. Gotta love those. Gotta love those old MIDI file sound effects. Yeah, losing it all. We'll just loot all. Yes. This beautiful UI. Not this way. Not this way. Will I be able to get out? Who knows? Hey, there we go. I think this is it. I think this is the way that leads me, like, down. I don't know how people put up with this back in the day. I remember, like, seeing my buddy and a lot of players in, like, general chat and stuff trying to get groups together to go in here. And, like, I'm sure the loot was good back then, but also why? Why would you put yourself through this? Why would you willingly do this? Because it's not like there were a lot of quests or anything like that back then. Like, there were quests, but it was also, like, kind of hard to find a lot of them, right? It wasn't like, you know, wow, right? You get a big question mark over someone's head. Like, hey, go do this raid. Now, people just did this willingly. They're just like, this seems fun. The loot here might be good. Let's do it. How am I even holding up? Oh, that's right. I need to move this down so I can actually... Maybe. Will it let me move it? There we go. Success. Alright, I'm doing okay. I need to meditate. Need to meditate, get this mana back. I guess it helps that, like, as a druid, I also have a little bit more melee. The other character that I've been working on a lot has been Magician. I've never played one of those. I was basically just a druid in my very short time originally playing this. So I've never done any of the other things. And yeah, I've enjoyed doing it. Magician is a lot of fun. The little elemental guys are definitely little elemental guys. My little mini Titan, my little mini Titan running around, Earth dude. I mean, I'm only like level 30, if that. I don't even know if I've gotten that far yet. Cool. But he definitely has more mana. Definitely has more mana. So it's going to take a little bit to kind of get back used to this. Okay. So that loops around over to there, but I don't know where it goes from there, if it even goes anywhere at all. It might not, for being honest. This could be a giant dead end. I don't know where the Knoll guardsmen are. Last time I just fell in accidentally and it just kind of took me where I needed to go. Okay, well we will sit for a second Enjoy our time together. It'll go back pretty. It'll go pretty fast. I don't have nearly as much. It's okay. Surfius Talador is used to this life. He's used to people giving nothing and asking everything. This is but a normal night for him, alone in the dark. I just remember that the Knoll Guardsmen are down. Wherever down happens to be. And then I think it needs me to check out like the entrance to Everfrost. Yeah. I gotta go there next. Alright, good enough. Okay. I think they'll kind of ignore me if they're low enough level. If I remember right. Yeah. Ooh, we've got an elite Knoll Guard. You there, stop that. Yeah, but I'm still not seeing any Knoll Guardsmen. I don't know if the elite Knoll Guards will count. I guess we're gonna find out. We're on this journey together, friends. Problem is, there's so many of them. I'm fine as it is. I don't think I want to handle like 5 of them at once. That's where the true glory of EverQuest shines. I found out that when you start getting to some of these other zones, the old train to zone thing is still a thing. I was not able to find a leash, so you know. We could be running. We might be running through here trying to find everything. Make a quick escape. You gonna help me, Vonshin? What's your deal? I know you're a priest, but you got like a big old club. Surely that's worth something. Okay, I don't want it to like pull everything else. There we go. Yes. How am I doing? Okay. Ow, already. Damn. Alright, so I guess at some point I am going to have to worry about this. I am going to have to worry about my bags. Alright, you know what? How about some bees? Oh, I can't summon the bees. Can I invoke lightning? Well, maybe. Maybe not. Okay, well that didn't do anything. I keep getting stunned. Okay, well we'll just ignite then. Yeah, this is not going great. We're being honest, it could be going better. Could be going a lot better. Where? Vonshin, what are you doing? What? Is she feared? Is she feared? Is that what's going on? I don't know. I don't really know what's happening right now. Okay, well this is fine. That's cool. I don't know why Vonshin didn't help. This really would not have been a problem if my mercenary was actually murking. Right? It really would not have been an issue. Okay, well that's fine. That's okay. Yeah, let's see what the deal is. I hate this zone so much. If it wasn't for the fact that there's like an armor quest here, I probably wouldn't be doing it, right? Like, she didn't have the little fear thingy. She didn't have the little fear thing. Okay, well. Parcels and cloth armor. Alright, how about a bunch of stuff that you're not gonna buy? How's that? How's that sound? So I've got bones. Nothing but bones. Okay. Well. Oh, hey, the backbone cells. Nice. Okay. Like, I almost have half of mine just to, like, not even worry about the armor quests. If we're being real. Might just do the hero's journey. I don't know. Widow's poison sack. Nah. Okay, that's cool. That's fine. Crescent Reach Guild summons. Wait, why is that in that bag? Oh, I don't even know anymore. I don't even know anymore. I'm losing it. All right. What's the deal here? There we go. See, I knew one of them was like my main bag. There we go. Maybe? Just destroy those. They gotta be used for something. I think I can like turn them in for rep or something like that. Who knows? Cool. Alright, let's rearrange a bit. The Widow's poison sack, I'm fine. Destroy. Destroy. It could be worse. My other character like just has nothing but these vials. Like all of the bags. It's pretty rough. All right, where were you, bag merchant? Where are you at? Around here somewhere. There you are. Bye. All right, now we're good. Now we're set. Gotta believe. All right, well, are we gonna attempt going back there? I guess we are. I guess we are. I mean, really, you can just kind of pick a zone, I guess. Go somewhere. What's my hero's journey say? Ah. Okay. Making a name for myself. I don't want to do any of those. Like there's a lot of like things you can do. Like, what is it, Slayer? Yeah. I can't remember which one it is. Oh, there we go. Yeah, so like you got a bunch of different quests here. Yeah, I found out about the hero's journey. That's like completely new. That's completely new. And it's not bad. It is really, really helpful. But it's also not the kind of thing that I want to do multiple times. So we're going to ignore it on this character. We're just going to go out and we're just going to vibe. That's the entirety of this character's existence. I finally have the ability, thanks to the plane of knowledge, to visit places that I never got to see before. So I'm going to enjoy it as long as I can. Ugh. I can't remember what level this swamp is. I mean, this area was pretty cool. Bunch of trees. I helped a ghost. Okay. Well, back to Kanos. Back to Kanos. After that run again. Wonder why it didn't... Did I not bind to the plane of knowledge? I don't know why it made me run all the way back here. Alright, let's find that soul binder. I'll make it a lot easier. Ugh. Yeah, the Blightfire Moors. Yeah, it's a cool little area. I didn't hate it. It's really the first area that I've been to doing the hero's journey or whatever in all of these armor quests that actually had like some kind of cohesive storytelling, and like the quests have chains. So like I helped this dude find a golden pickaxe and then I had to use it, and that was like several different quests. The problem, you know, if you are jumping into this for the first time in a while, the hero's journey is kind of rough in the sense that, like, you might end up out leveling everything. Like, it's real fast. It is really fast. I can see why. Yes. I can see why it was, like, implemented. It's definitely a big shift from truly old school. All right, where are you, Quanos? There we go. Hey, maybe we'll see Fippy this time. Maybe this will be the one. Yeah, I just don't know why Vanshin wasn't doing anything. Like, usually it'll say if she's feared or something like that. Maybe this just isn't out far enough. Maybe all the debuffs are off to the side. Oh. Okay, then I got nothing. I got no clues. All right, well, let's get our buffs back. So exciting. So exciting. Don't you love it? Fire Fist isn't going to do much for me. Not yet. Eventually it will. 12 minutes, that's not really enough time. I do run into Fippy. That shouldn't be a problem. Take him with my blade. Freeform. Oh yeah, that's the stuff. That's the stuff. I am still a little sad that it's such a smaller tree. Maybe if I go over to the elf area, maybe if I go there, I'll still turn into a big old redwood. If only. We can only hope. All right. God, this takes me back. This was always my starting city. And it's just, there's no rhyme or reason to anything. Mob placement, who needs that? Just throw everything in there. So yeah, you step outside the city for the first time and it's just zombies and rats everywhere you look. There's just no end to them. I think there's more mobs than there are trees. And to be honest, I'll take that over, you know, the current state of WoW. Exploration, who needs that? It wouldn't be so bad if it wasn't for this zone. If it wasn't for the Kanos Hills, because it's such a long run to get up there to Blackburrow. Ugh. Okay. But once we get in there, I'll buff up and then we can switch it up. I do need to take a look at some of the different zones. I do. I need to see what would be good for leveling. What is good for the 10 to 20 range. It's good for 20 to 30. So on and so forth. So that's really how it used to be. You just get out here and you just whack a bunch of things a whole lot. That's how you level up, right? Like, the quests weren't really a thing. Like, there were quests, but like, you had to like find them, right? Sure, if I go back and do the last zone that we did in the last stream, I'm sure some of those orc runners are still dropping notes. But I do like that that the hero's journey actually has like a whole listing just for the epic quests and stuff. I wonder how much easier those are now, or if they're still the kind of thing that you really kind of gotta do a little bit of like investigation for. That was what made those kind of cool. Like, you didn't really know where you were going or what you were doing. There we go. Cool. All right. Good enough. Am I there yet? No. Almost. Problem is, it has to be in the zone that it's listed. Found that out the hard way too. Like it does actually track. Like there are a few things that kind of drop in multiple zones, but you have to get it from the zone that is listed in the quest. Which, if I'm being completely honest, for being EverQuest, that's kind of impressive. Even with all the advancements, I would not have thought that it could actually track like where the loot was flagged. That's like how old school this game is. All right, let's put all these on. Protection of wood. Thistle coat. Fire fist. I think that's about it. I don't think there's anything else. Wait, did my protection of wood... Oh, it didn't go through. What gives? What gives, man? God, all of my mana. A burly knoll. Alright, well, time to rest up. Get that mana back that I just wasted. What's the deal? Where did my protection of wood go? How come it's not showing up? I don't know. I don't know why I have songs on either. You just love this music. This amazing tuba music. Okay. That's... Oh, don't tell me I accidentally zoned back out. Okay. So much for the fire fist. That's fine. It's cool. Okay. Let's play it safe. Move the mouse slowly this time. I don't know why. It seems like it just likes to randomly change the look sensitivity. Really no rhyme or reason to it. Like just my DPI changes for like no reason. Okay. Yeah, see, you start looking down and you can see the guardsmen. Can I get down this way? I don't know if I'll be able to find my way back up, but we're going to try it. There we go. Let's go. Woo, buddy. Now I want to try this whirling wind. Alright. So it seems like these things do a fair amount of damage. And I'm guessing Von Shin is like pulling the entire area right now. So that should be fun in about 5 minutes. Alright, well I have no mana, so this is it. This is all I got. Thankfully these aren't too bad. The ones we died to were all yellow. I can avoid that, I think we'll be okay. I can probably move down just a bit. There we go. I don't know, maybe it was the thing. I've noticed that really any kind of NPC, whether they're friendly or foe, they have a lot of trouble with ramps. Anything that goes up or down, good luck. This isn't even the worst one. I think it might be the next one. I think it might be the next one. Where we have to go into the goblin, the ice goblin cave. Yeah, that place sucks. That place fucking sucks, man. And it's like, it doesn't help that like my little elemental guy, he can't figure out ramps. So like, I'm trying to chase things down. They're like, hey man, go taunt him. And he doesn't know where to go. He's just kind of standing there. All right. Well, at least now I kind of have a vague idea of where I can go. As long as I just keep going up, I should be okay. And of course, there's the other question of whether or not I'm even going to be able to pick up the next quest. Probably not. Hey. Look at that. Oh, you got this, Vonshin. You're okay. Don't worry about him. He's just one guard. How much HP can he have? 10? Okay, I can use it in Ignite. I cannot use Whirling Wind. Oh, because I've only got 1%. Okay. Alright, well, let's use this area as a way to, like, find out where I am. Figure out how to get out of here. Of course, the other big thing is figuring out how to get to Everfrost. I think the last phase of this, I have to find the exit. Everfrost Peaks. This is so exciting. So exciting, don't you love it? Honestly, it is a lot more fun on the Magician. I mean, I'm able to actually do damage with melee as a druid. Yeah, the Magician, like, I don't even really have to do anything. The elementals are strong enough that they can really kind of take a whole lot of NPCs at once while I'm sitting and regaining my mana. Ah, stun. Oh no. Oh no. Probably doesn't help that I've still got really low skills. But, you know, we won't be able to get them up if I'm not practicing. What do I need? Probably 5.7. Maybe 6? Wow, 6% just for an Ignite? It also really hurts when I miss like that. And then I lose just that little bit of MP. Okay. Nice, nice. Oh, we wait 20 seconds. Good old meditate, the easiest skill to level up in the game. Oh, now you're healing. Thanks, man. I appreciate you. It's also weird because, like, the mercenaries, they sit for like 2 seconds and their mana's already back. Like, I want enough to be able to handle like at least a couple characters at once, just in case. There's a lot of runners in here. So you gotta kind of be, you gotta keep an eye out, right? Also having a Shield of Thorns wouldn't hurt, but that's gonna be like 15%. Oh, whoa, whoa, there we go. There we go. All right, maybe, what do we got? Conserve health. Got it. Nice. It's healing. Okay. Well, you know, we're gonna go with it. Wow, 10%. 10% just for 5 minutes. Just for 5 minutes of buff. That hurts. That hurts. How do I get out of here? There we go. It's only a matter of time. Alright, we can go in here. See, this is where I got lost last time too. I could not figure out, for the life of me, how to get out of this area. Here we go. Oh god, all of these guardsmen. Oh no. They're all here, but thankfully my Shield of Thorns, that 10%'s helping out. Alright, come on, I got this, man. That Knoll's just gonna be running around. I told you there were a lot of runners. There were a lot of runners. We need to get it down. There we go. Cool. All right. Now that they're on this side of the door. But hey, at least this means I'm getting the quest done a little bit faster. Launching can really tank. I'm not super worried. So, watch any good shows lately? I actually do need to finish up the last couple of episodes of Dan to Dan. I've been putting it off. I don't know why. I really like this season. I just kind of keep getting distracted with other shows. My K-dramas. Witch Watch. Been watching that a little bit too. Babylon 5 for some reason, which I've never seen. I don't know. With some of those old sci-fi shows, they're kind of fun because I just remember their presence. Like, growing up. And, like, I never really watched them. They were just kind of something that you would occasionally see on the background of the TV or something. Or, like, you'd see advertisements for it. But, like, you never actually sat down to watch it. It'd be on at, like, weird times of the day or whatever, right? It's interesting. It's good. It's very, very early 90s. It's not nearly as good as Star Trek. It's very cheap. You can tell. The acting's not quite there yet, but I think they'll grow into it. You know, I'm still like 4 episodes in, so it's still, you know, very early days. So I'm sure they'll get the hang of it. But story-wise, it's very good. I really enjoy it. There's a lot of drama, even in the first few episodes. It kind of lets you know what it's all about just right up front. So yeah, that's been a nice one to put on in the background while I'm doing some hauling in space. Wow, a patrolling knoll. Move along. Nothing to see here. Yeah, we're like right on the border of this area. Where like everything can hurt me or everything is gonna die in 2 hits. That's not necessarily a good thing either, as we saw with the knoll. It likes to train a lot of other things on you. Yeah, this is pretty much the majority of EverQuest is like having a lot of things end up aggroing onto you and using like a spell whenever you get a chance as your mana has the natural regen. I mean, at least I'm leveling up my skills, I guess. That's a thing. I mean, I guess I could switch over and like use some lower level spells. Because that's always a big thing too, is like everyone's got to load out with like a bunch of low level stuff. Just because it doesn't take as much mana. Because yeah, at this rate, like everything's going to start respawning. And then we got to do it all over again. Right? Oh no, my standing. What am I going to do? God, at this point, I'm going to ding soon. Oh, maybe not. I'm not even close. Like, when I actually hit, we're doing okay. The problem is I'm not hitting a whole lot. Let's see what the old combat log says. Yeah, look at that. Ow. Keep missing. I keep missing. Try and slash, but miss. Try and slash, but miss. Try and slash, but miss. Alright, how about an ignite? That's something. That's something at least. But hey, at least here, I can just kind of hang out. If these things do respawn, then like, I won't have any trouble. Right? Because then I can just do my quest, be done with it. God, I wish I could read this map. Okay. I'm trying to figure out how this works. Okay, there's the height filter. That might actually help me out a bit. That might actually be good. You know, there's something with the snake pit. Go over there. There we go. Base. Alright, we're making progress. Unfortunately, the patrolling knoll doesn't do anything for me. That's alright. I only need 4 more guardsmen. We'll probably get that on them. Trying to figure out how to get our way around. But I think I've got to go up around here. Like through the snake pit or something. Man, I just cannot read this map at all. Where's the transition to the black? Black is the main level. So that's where we've got to try and go. I think it's all the way over there on the other side. I think it's over here. Okay, I'm patrolling knoll. Thing dies real fast. Nice, nice. Okay. This is progress. We're getting there. Yeah, because this doesn't go anywhere. I don't think this goes anywhere either. But we're gonna test it. We're gonna try it. There's a guardsman. Okay. All right. At some point, I gotta meditate. At some point, I need my mana back. Gotta find like a decent spot to just kind of sit for a second. We'll keep going over here. Just curious. Ignite! Ah! Man, that, okay. That does a fair amount of damage. I don't think I really ever paid attention. But yeah, it's not bad. Be nice if I could cast it more than once. But you know, that's probably my own fault. Probably my own fault for streaming EverQuest, not wanting to sit for like 20 minutes to regain all my mana, right? Oh no, my thistle coat. My shield of thistles, that's part of the reason. That's part of the reason. They're not hurting themselves. Gotta get them to hurt themselves. That's like the whole strat with druids. Yes. Fall against my blade. Alright, well this one's at least dying pretty quick. %2 at a time. That's progress. I feel like maybe I'm occasionally getting like a crit in. Maybe that's why. I don't even know if crits were a thing in this game. I think they were. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. Gotta be kidding me. The stun right as I'm casting? Okay. Here we go. Alright, so that leads further down. Got it. But sometimes down can mean up. Well, there's a guardsman over here anyway, so we're gonna do it. One side, sit and rest. I think, if I remember right, it should be like eating and drinking as it goes along, so that's good. Alright, well the shield of thistles, that takes up like 10%, so we gotta be careful with that. We need to make sure we've got enough overhead to actually cast some things after that. But it only lasts for 3 minutes, so like I can't just like be fine, right? We have to let the mana get up a little bit. Because otherwise I'll be wasting it. Right, well, at least my meditate's getting up there. We're getting a fair amount each time. How much are we getting? Like 3%? That's not great. I thought it was a little more than that. $69. Nice. Got nice meditation. All right, that's good enough. Enough to take on this one guardsman. Cool. Yes. Eat yourself against my shield. Yeah, it's a lot faster when you can just spam this. It's so much faster. Look at that. Look at that. Easy game. Alright, I genuinely have no idea if this is even remotely close to where I'm supposed to be going. Like, everyone online was talking about these Brual maps, and I thought they were going to be, like, really nice HD maps. They are not. They're maps. I can't say that they're not maps, but I also can't say that they're, like, good. They're a thing that exists. Okay, so we got the Split Paw Commander here. Alright, let's just do it. I'm gonna try getting this Knoll down first. I think they run like at 40%. There we go. There we go. That saved a lot of a headache. That saved a lot of trouble. Yeah, this guy we can just kind of whack a bit. It's cool. Actually, bees. When in doubt, bees. There we go. It's a lot of mana, but it's also a lot of damage over time. Save me more in the long run. Thank you, bees. Alright, so we gotta find one more guardsman before I get out of here. I don't think that's gonna be a problem. I think we might be here a bit. Think we might be here a bit. Got the shaman. Okay. Got a commander down there. Scout Madeline, Meliton doing down there. Huh. Or that's like a quest. Hey, look at this. Look at us getting out of here. Escaping. Took us long enough. You can tell because the music changed. Kind of want to go see what the deal is with her down there. Wonder how tough that shaman's gonna be. There we go. Alright. I'm not expecting much. I think we'll be okay. And it's a shame that I can't, like, stun him. Or her. I don't know. They're gnolls. It's hard to tell sometimes. Brr. Well, two of us can play that game. Look at that. Look at us. Alright. Yeah, what's your deal? What are you doing? Hail. There we go. Okay, well, I guess nothing. That's cool. I was so hopeful. I was so hopeful that we like found a quest. No. My dreams. There we go. Okay. Safe. You again? We just beat the shit out of you. What are you doing back? All right. Well, at least we've got our guardsmen right there. We'll get to them eventually. Slowly but surely. And we gotta find our way out. We gotta find our way to EverQuest Peaks. Everfrost Peaks. Stop that. Well, I guess it's okay if he pulls him. There we go. Same with this guy. Oh, there's a blue knoll. Oh, he's not one of the little gray level ones. We've got a challenge ahead. This guy, he's a guardsman in training. Like the initiate. The rest are just like the civilians. We probably killed like the knoll baker. Trying to make some bread for everyone. Sorry, man. Some dude in a plane you've never heard of has tasked me with killing you. What do you mean there's a city in the sky? Don't think about it too much. That's not for your little knoll brain to understand. All right, he's dodging okay. There we go. Can I sit here? Is this good enough? I don't know. I think I can go up and around that way. You got like an old harvester hanging out with a big snake. They're buddies. Went to school together. Went to the academy together. Introduced each other to the other's wife. Or husband. I don't judge. Alright. Ignite spam. There we go. Oh wow, that was really weak guardsman. Nice. Honestly, I don't even know stats-wise what I should be using. Feel like maybe I should be using staves, but who knows? Alright, explore the entrance to Everfrost. Okay, so we're back where we started. So it was indeed a circle. Alright, well, guess we'll just hoof it. Yeah, I want to say I've got to go around past the snake pit. Something like that. I don't want to go through the snake pit. I don't want to go through the elite room. I don't think there's anywhere here that leads me anywhere. It's just dead end. Yeah. Maybe I do go through the snake pit. I don't know. Guess we'll find out. Cool. Look at us. And yeah. I gotta go the long way around. The nice thing is, I think once I get past these two, it's kind of a quiet hallway. So I can probably take a moment to just like sit and meditate. Reflect on all of my errors. All this for a Knowlish Guardian ring. I don't even know if it's any good. Yeah. It's probably not great. Oh, I don't even have... Yeah, I don't have anything in my ring slot, so you know what? It's all an upgrade. Yay! Success. Wish that I could make this smaller. It's like the one panel, it won't let you make any smaller than it is. I mean, I can minimize it. But I kind of want to see what I got to do next. You guys ready for tomorrow? I'm ready for tomorrow. I don't know if we'll be streaming or not. We'll see. We'll have to see what Gigi Murrin has planned. I might be watching her stream all day. In case you forgot, you better remember. Better remember tomorrow. I almost forgot, if we're being honest. If it wasn't for all the memes going around right now, I completely would have forgotten. And it's on a weekend this year, too. That's kind of nice. No big plans. I'll be sitting and partying in my room, remembering as best as I can. I don't know. We might stream or something tomorrow. I haven't decided yet. We'll see. It's just, you know, sometimes I stream just to keep myself from going mad. Right? When the days all blur together, you're keeping those VTuber hours. Yeah, I am curious if I end up getting this job. It's a potential overnight job, which I've never done, but feels like it might actually fit my schedule. Not my stream schedule, but my sleep schedule. So we'll just have to see how that goes. I'm not like super excited about it. I'd much rather be doing this. But you know, until we can do this full time, things got to be done. World Bookstore's not cutting it anymore. Ugh. God, I hope I'm going the right way, because I don't want to have to fight like a billion more of these guys. I really don't want to. I mean, it would almost be faster for me to gate out of here and then just run back. If we're being completely real, that is probably the faster option. But we do have a place to sit. So let me see if I can get this figured out. Because yeah, I want to say I gotta go. I'm going to say I gotta go down here and around. Let's see, I don't think that goes anywhere. Yeah, I think this goes around. Okay. We're gonna try it. We're gonna try it as best as we can with this map. It's so bad. It is so bad. But like, you know, I guess I should have expected it, because when you download this map and all the Brewall stuff, they're all .text. These are literally text maps, which I guess is really the only way to get it done in EverQuest. But it says a lot that like even that was too much for the devs, I guess. So they just stopped developing official maps and just let people download third-party ones, which are still not great. I mean, I'm sure Brewall or whoever like made these put a lot of work into it. I don't want to deride their work. I'm sure they're very limited in what they can actually do, but man, really feeling the age. Okay. This is the fake door to the snake pit. That's not what I want. I want to go down here. Up and around. Trying to remember the way that I got out of here last time. Honestly, it all kind of blurred together, if we're being honest. Okay. Thankfully, there's not a whole lot here that can hurt me. I think we're kind of past that point. Oh, hey. Hey. Progress. Progress. How do I get up? How do I get up there? Nice. Does Whirling Wind even do any damage? I don't know. Non-melee damage. Okay. Okay. So it seems like it may or may not be doing something. I can't really tell. Okay. You know what, bees? Okay, the bees, you need to do some more work. You're not cutting it. Taking 29. Okay, so it does a fair amount. 29, like, and one of my normal hits is doing like 10. So yeah, it's definitely worth it. It's just, yeah, it's a fair amount of mana. Hmm. Whether it is better or worse than just spamming ignite, I don't know. But I like the idea that I'm able to summon bees. So we keep it going. More bees. More bees. Oh, or not. That's fine. But I also like the implication that eventually I'll learn even more powerful bees later on in the spellbook. Seems like just about every kind of spell you learn, it gets like a more powerful version. They don't really introduce a whole lot of new spells. They just introduce like more powerful versions of what you get. I'm cool with that. Takes up a lot of space in the spellbook. A lot of rearranging. But you get bees too. Maybe I summon something even more powerful. Maybe I summon bears. That'd be kind of cool. Okay. Alright, is this the right way? I genuinely have no idea, but since these guys are scrawny gnolls, I'm assuming yes. These are all like the low level mooks. Yeah. How do I get up there? Around maybe? Oh, go up this way? Are we doing it? Are we doing it? Are we getting out of here? Are we escaping? Are we free? I think we're free. Yeah. We did it, everybody. We officially completed Blackborough. Like the baby's first dungeon of EverQuest. This was what everyone was asking for parties for back in the day. Sitting there just, you know, killing your skeletons outside Kanos. Just chat popping off asking for Blackborough. Everfrost is this way. And then I think I can just gate out. I think I can just gate out. That's what we're gonna do. Load. Buffs. You can use Origin, but I've had issues with it going to the same place that Gate does. Sometimes it seems like it should have been saved to a certain point and then it's just not. So, yeah. We'll wait. We'll wait for Gate. Reform. Never know. The gnolls will never know. How much? Ow, Gate needs like 20%. Okay. That's cool. That's fine. Gotta be kidding me. You stop that. Trespassed long enough on Sabertooth land. I'm a gnoll. I'm level 5. What level are you? Oh no, it's level 9. You gotta show some respect to the burly gnoll. How am I doing? We are close to leveling. If it ends up that the next quest is the one that takes me to the ice goblins, we're just not gonna do that. We're just not gonna do that. We're gonna go do something else. Go and explore some other areas. He doesn't play by the rules. Go wherever his feet take him. I guess I could go and check out the old elf city. It is one of the cooler ones. It's like a pain to navigate it, but it's huge. Also never been to Firiona V. I don't know where she's at. But the city that she's in, right? Like the capital. Maybe that'd be kind of cool to go check out if I don't immediately get like yeeted because of rep or something weird. There's a very real possibility. I almost made a Dark Elf Necromancer, and then I forgot that like rep is a thing in this game. I thought maybe because of the Plane of Knowledge stuff, it wouldn't be a big deal. But no, it still is. If you choose a Dark Elf, yeah, you're locked out from like a ton of the cities right off the bat. You gotta grind up the rep. I'm sure the hero's journey evens that out a lot, and you get a fair amount of rep just kind of like running around. But it's still a bit. It's still a bit. A lot of killing those rats we were just looking at outside of Kanos. How you show your fealty. You show you're a good dark elf. Even if you got a skeleton buddy running around. Kill enough rats, anyone will just stay by your side. Alright. I did what you needed. Hail. Ding. I actually didn't have as much stuff in my bags as I thought. Nice. Alright, let's go sell. Attempt to sell. I'm sure a lot of this stuff isn't going to be worth anything. Hail, friend. See what I tell you. Alright, anything? Anything? Ooh. One plat. It was nice having my elementals on my magician, because I could get rid of some of this armor without actually getting rid of it. Just throw it on him, he'll use it. He needs some armor. Nice, nice. Nice. I don't even know if any of this stuff is better than what I've got on, but it's cool. Don't think about it too hard. Alright, this was worth a fair amount. It is kind of crazy just how much faster money is these days. My God, having 13 plat by now. Back in the old days, I'd be living like a king. Well, that's how it worked with my real bank account. $2? All right, you're good, man. Come on in, sir. Right this way. There's a faster way to destroy. I don't think pressing delete does anything. I honestly thought that I would have a lot more loot than that. Okay. What else we got? Got anything for me, Castlin Drew? Hail. Hey, Desert Crawl, I can do this one. Bring back some egg sacs as well. Oh no. Oh no, not this one. Not this one. Oh, this could be trouble. This one's kind of tricky. It's not hard. The problem is getting the things to spawn. And this is what I was talking about earlier in the streams about the bags. All right, well, I've got a lot of bags. I think we'll be okay. Oh no. Alright, where's Freeport? Where's Freeport? Greater Divide, not the Fade Arc. There we go, West Freeport. Well, we might be on this one a bit. Like I said, it's not hard, but this is how I found out about the spawning thing. If you just leave things on the ground and not loot it or destroy it, then they just don't despawn, and then nothing else spawns in its place, so you're just kind of stuck. Yeah, Freeport's cool. This was like the city that I never had a chance to actually go to. This was the big place that everyone was like, this is your first big stop in the game is the city of Freeport. I've never actually seen it. This is literally my first time after all of these years seeing the city of Freeport. A lot dingier than I expected. If we're being honest, it's kind of dingy. It's very big. Yeah, this was where everyone like, this is why you leveled up, is so you could get here, right? Okay, well, how do I want to go inside here. I want to check this out. I'm not going to get like murdered stepping inside the church, am I? No. Bump. Oh no, they're just quest givers. All right. Oh, and I did ding. Oh, this is cool. Oh wow. All right, so the outside of the city's not much to look at, but the inside's really cool. Also, I like the shadows. Like, okay, where's that light coming from? Nice. Definitely has like the old majestic music. Wonder what's up there. There's gotta be like a castle or something, right? Let's go check it out. I want to see. Oh no, that's gotta be the castle. Maybe. Oh, this is Freeport East. All colors in. Ooh, hello, Lady Shay. Quiet night tonight. I've got 12 plat now, ringing in my bag. Hail. What house are you from? I'm from no house. I'm a man without honor. And my house is the darkness. Okay. How do I get around here? Freeport East. Ba-da-dum. Ba-da-bum. What are you? It's like the dungeon. Oh, it's the bank. Okay. Which, by the way, I've got a lot of things that I can apparently claim, but I can only do it on one character. I can only do it on one character. I don't know. Well, I don't need 1,000 lampposts. I also probably don't really care about the bottle of hastened adventure. It's probably to like boost up your character, right? It seems like there's some fun stuff. I don't remember pre-ordering anything. I think a lot of this stuff they just gave me. Some of it was like back in like the original days. Not all of it. There's a lot of it there that I don't know where it came from. I'll hold up on claiming any of that. There we go. I almost feel like it's almost better in the claim box than just going on to a character that I don't know. Kind of a meme, right? Ooh, this is cool. This is cool. Like Guildhall. Oh, this must be like the actual church. Maybe it's the auction house. Yeah, because it's got general supplies. Okay. Huh. Yes, they must do some kind of events here or something. Or maybe used to. I don't know if they still do. I wonder where the big RP hubs are. Since I'm on Fiona V, like that's the whole point of the server, right? I know my RPers. They've got a hub. They've got a place for all the walk-up stuff. It's just where. That's what I want to know. The Temple of Mar. Ooh, it is cool. This is real cool. Wow, this thing's huge. Okay. Like clerics and all that. Gotcha. Okay, Freeport kind of owns. It doesn't look like I expected on the inside. I was expecting like big majestic city, but like some of this stuff is pretty neat. But then again, you know, maybe that's why WoW took off though. Like the cities here are cool. But like I still remember the first time I ever saw Ironforge, man. That was a trip. There's very few gaming moments I think I've ever had, like seeing Ironforge for the very first time in the open beta. That was a whole. You knew you were in a whole other game, stepping in there. Darnassus was kind of cool, but Darnassus like reminded me of the Fade Arc because that's where I started out at playing EverQuest. Was as a wood elf, right? It was like, okay, so this is like. Darnassus is like, oh, the WoW equivalent of the Fate Arc. It was neat. It was big. It wasn't like a city like Ironforge was. Now how do I get out of here? That's the other question. I guess back the way we came. There's really not an easy way around Freeport, is there? All right. Well, I gotta say, I mean, Freeport, it's impressed me. It has definitely impressed me after all these years, finally seeing it. But now I'm kind of curious what Fiona V is going to look like. All right. Well, before we head out to the Desert of Roe, gotta go through the Common Lands for that if I remember right. I am going to go and make some more coffee. Just bear with me a second. We're going to hang out in the inn. Hang out next to Lady Shay. There we go. So bear with me for like 3 minutes while I get more coffee. BRB. Okay. Now properly caffeinated. Ugh. Okay, so what where am I going? How do I get out of here? Turn off the labels. There we go. Alright, so we gotta go up through the common lands. And then I think we can get to the Desert of Roe from there. It's a bit of a hike. It is a bit of a journey. But the Desert of Roe is very cool. I like it a lot. It just, man, I'm worried about this quest. I'm very worried about this quest. I mean, I'm even kind of worried about if I can do this quest. I need to start looking at some gear upgrades. Like, I'm getting the armor from these quests, but I haven't really looked a whole lot at, like, another scimitar or anything like that. There's some gaps to fill, to say the least. And again, it doesn't help that I don't know, like, what my weapon should be. Like, the scimitar is what I always used, but I never really made it above level, like, 10. Cancel. Okay. I think I just go down. Yeah. Nice. Common lands should be safe. I think we'll be okay. Let's take a look once we get through all this pop-in. Oh no! Level 7 Puma. Hey man, I like your shoes. Alright, now the tricky part, the really tricky part is going to be finding the mobs that I need. I spent maybe like 2 to 3 hours here on my main trying to figure this place out. Now that I have learned from the experience, we'll see if that helps. Probably won't. It's the dune tarantula that worries me. Which, by the way, if you have arachnophobia, this would be the time to leave the stream. I kind of forgot how realistic the spiders are for a 20-year-old game. Almost 30. But they're surprisingly terrifying. Alright, we got all these guys here, the raid guys, just hanging out. Sure would be nice to do one of those one day. I genuinely have no clue how a raid and EverQuest would even work, for being honest. Just with the mechanics of just generally everything. It's not exactly the snappiest of combat, so yeah. But I am quite curious. I wouldn't be opposed to like a baby level raid. Maybe doing one of those on stream one day. Seems like it might be kind of fun. Okay, I don't know why that keeps popping up every load screen. That's kind of annoying. Okay, and I think it's south. Can't remember if it's south or north. Yeah, it's south. Yeah, it's down here. Okay, we'll see how this goes. Like I said, not super confident, but we won't know until we try. But hey, at least the sand scarabs are popping up right off the bat. That makes that easy. Ooh, and a giant rattlesnake. Okay. Almost feels like someone else has been here. All right, well, off we go. Like I said, this I'm not super worried about. The Oh, shit, I forgot to change things around. That's fine. That's fine. Don't worry about it. We can do it with just melee. Forgot to change my spells. That's what what I was oh shitting. I don't have my ignite. I don't have my bees. What am I gonna do without my bees? It's fine. I need to renew my buffs anyways. Ow, everything's just like coming right at me. Okay. I don't mind if they want to make it easy. That's cool. I mean, yes, I can go ahead and renew my buffs here. Or not. That's fine. Okay, so only like-minded monsters actually, like, attack each other. Okay, okay. Now I'm kind of wishing I had all my spells. Now I'm kind of wishing I had them all. Alright, well let's, at the very least, renew my Thistle Coat. Maybe. There we go. Fire Fist. God, that took up all of my stuff. That's so lame. I took up all my mana. Here we go. Well, at least I'm buffed now. at least I can handle a little bit of these guys. Vaunchin, you're doing fine back there. You're doing okay, buddy. Just keep doing your thing. Well, you know what I was saying about having some trouble getting everything to spawn? I guess that's not going to be the case tonight. I think we're okay. I think we're fine. The good news is they can't hit for anything either. They're about as bad at stabbing as I am. In my little twig arms. Nice. Keep doing your thing, Vaunchin. You got this. Kind of, man, I kind of wish I could figure out how to get the tanks to work. I had a tank when we first started, and it didn't do anything. It was completely unable to, like, actually taunt or do anything to pull aggro away. Okay, I want to use my AoE, but if I do that, I'm going to pull, like, all these tarantulas. You know what? Screw it. Why not? Cascade of Hail! Ah! The power is overwhelming. And bees. Oh, I can't use bees. Okay. That's fine. That does a fair amount of damage too. Alright, Cascade of Hail's not playing around. Did that even do anything? I don't think it did. Slammed with an intense gust of wind. I don't know what that does. Doesn't give a debuff. I'm guessing it's just straight damage. Okay. So I need one egg sac. Okay. From a giant scarab. I think it's really kind of the same thing as these guys. And then I need to kill the pumas too. They're not quest required, but apparently some of the mobs have the same spawn point as the pumas. So that's what we gotta do. Alright, well, we're slowly getting through this. Little by little. And the giant rattlesnakes. I'll come for you later. Don't go too far away. I don't want to have to keep searching for you. Vanshin's just chilling. It's like another day outside for him. The life you live in, Vanshin. You know what? I shouldn't ask. Shouldn't ask questions I don't want to know the answer to. Heyo. That wasn't too bad. Yeah, you're just giving me a little of everything. Plenty of tarantulas, got plenty of snakes. The world is our oyster. Nice, nice. Well, as long as I don't attack anything, I don't think anything monster-wise aggroes me here. However, there are wandering vagrants and mummies that I have to watch out for. So I think we're in a good spot. I think this is where we need to be. I'll probably go for the tarantulas first. They're the ones that I had trouble having, like, getting to spawn last time. I'm honestly kind of surprised I got this many scarabs right off the bat, but I'm not going to say anything about it if you don't. Yeah, so we should be fine as long as I don't see any wandering vagrants around. So I can probably take a seat and rest for a second. Before I'm coming for you, buddy. You can just hang out here if you want. Make a little fire, tell some stories. Then the killing starts. Watch this. I'm gonna need one more sand scarab, and it's just not gonna spawn. Good job, Vanshin. You did good. That's what I'm paying you for. 1 gold every 15 minutes. It's 4 gold an hour. It's more than I'm getting paid. It's more than... That's more than YouTube funds. Actually, is that a sand scarab up there? Big one? Yeah. Alright, how long is this gonna take? And I need to get my meditate skill up anyways. The more you meditate, the more you get. But it's still, it's not good. Nice, nice. I can put on the blessing of swiftness. Alright, I'll go ahead and start working on the snakes. Is another snake egg? Oh, I don't need anything from the snakes. I just need to kill a bunch of them. Alright. That's easy enough. I can do that. Where are you going? Where are you going? Get back here. Alright, now where'd those spiders go? Snakes I'm not going to have any problem finding. They're all over the place. Spiders. Where did it run off to? This is where I was facing. Okay, you know what? Bees. Maybe. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. Oh, the stuns. The stuns. I still don't know if that actually does anything. Uh, 13 points of damage? Okay. So it's like about as much as an ignite. Oh, but it takes less. Oh. Oh. Okay. Yeah, it takes significantly less mana. Ugh. Okay, but it's got a bit of a cooldown. Okay, I see. I see now. Yeah, that's I need to be using that. That answers a lot of questions actually. I was like thinking like on my magician, like they always give me a cheap spell, like a really cheap spell. I thought it was just going to be only ignite. But generally even through each tier, there's one like really cheap one, just, you know, just something you can spam when you're low. I also don't know if regular mobs get weaker in the daytime. I know they get stronger at night for like zombies and stuff, but I don't know about just like regular mobs. If they get stronger at night too, because now that the sun's coming up, maybe that'll make things a little bit easier too. Guess we'll find out. All right. I need spiders. Where did the spiders go? I go ahead and get rid of these. Need 5 of them. That's cool. And these guys don't look like they stun either. That'll make that convenient. Wow. It really doesn't take any mana at all. That's really nice. It's just that cooldown, but that's fine. I can deal with that. Stop that. And they get slower when they're near death. Yeah. All right. Keep an eye on you. I'm watching you, spider. You're weakened and cannot rest currently. Oh, because I've got poison. Yeah, that's fine. Problem is, I would almost rather have your poison than light healing. So I'm gonna have to be dealing with that here, right? Nice. With the glow. Oh yeah, I forgot. It gets really bright here, by the way. So, you know, adjust accordingly. All right, we can go ahead and take one of them. I don't know where his buddy went. Bees. Yeah. Nice. There we go. All right, the bees are doing some work. All right, these guys, they hit pretty hard. Might actually have to cast a spell launch, and you might actually have to work. What am I paying you for? Taking you out here, we're seeing the sights. Still not good enough for you. Whether or not I'm going to get the venom sac very easily, who knows? All right, well, at this point, I don't even know. By the time I have enough mana to cast Cure Poison, it's probably going to be over. I wonder how much it costs. Apparently, it's apparently more than it cost me to, like, summon a tornado. Don't know how that works. Well, we'll leave it be. That. Okay, we gotta watch out for that mummy. Now the thing is, I think the spider venom sac, I can get them from some of the smaller spiders too. So it's not like the worst thing in the world if we don't get one from the dune tarantulas. But I mean, we still got to find 3 more of them after this anyways. That's gonna be the hunt. That's gonna be the tricky part. All right, well now that I know Cure Poison costs a fair amount, we're gonna meditate for a second. Oh, happy weekend, everybody. I know this is the excitement we all look for. Some of us go out and party, go hit the town, find, you know, our one-night soulmate. Here on this channel, we play EverQuest. That's just, I don't make the rules. That's just our life. That's our lot. Welcome. All right, Spider. Your mummy friend's not around, is he? Bees. Yeah. There we go. All right. We're gonna try doing this mostly melee. Mostly melee, try and save for when that poison hits. I think the bees will do more than enough. They're putting in the work. Putting in more work than you, Vanch, and I'll replace you with more bees later. I'm worried about that mummy. The bug chitin. It's so heavy. I get more than like 5 of these things. We're going to be encumbered. Oh, hello. How convenient. Bees. Aw. Okay, well, I can wait for you in a second. We got time. Ain't no one else around here. Kitty. All right. Trying to remember all the dune tarantula like spawn points. They're mostly in this back half. All right, I gotta figure out how to make some potions that regen my mana faster. I think that's gonna be the next step. You know what? Surfius Talador, he doesn't think about these things. He doesn't need to. He lives on the edge. Some would call it risky, not him. All right, bees, do your thing. Used all my mana on you. You got to make it worth it. All right, I am kind of worried about the spider venom sac, though. I don't know how long that's going to take. Oh, the poison. The poison. All right, so like one stinging swarm kind of takes up like the grand majority of the HP. All right, that's nice. This again, okay, that's fine. Okay, so it needs like 5-ish%. Gotcha. Are you a dune or are you... These are the guys I was talking about. All they really drop is just like a bunch of water. But like you have to loot it. Or they don't despawn and have something else take its place. The water adds up so fast. I forgot that the like encumbrance was a thing. I was hoping that maybe that had changed over the years. It is not. It is definitely not. I mean, I guess I can cast some stuff, but man. All right. Well, at least it did a fair amount of damage. That's a start. I gotta stay away from this ridge. This dune right here is where they all spawn. Alright, well, at least I've got water if I need it. Away from that. Now, where was that spider? Where did it go? We just saw you. You were just over here. Ugh. Yens again. Okay. There it is. All right. Well, we're making progress. We got through these a lot faster than I thought. I really didn't expect it. I mean, we still got to get the drops, but like, the venom sac I can get from the smaller spiders. I know where they are. That's easy enough. Wait just a little bit more. There we go. Gotta be kidding me. And failing the spell cost me 5% on its own. That is nuts. Well, don't go too far over there. I don't want to deal with the mummies. Should have enough for the old cure poison here in a second. And then the snakes won't be a problem. There's a lot of giant rattlesnakes around that. They'll be easy. Just like to slither away. They slither away when they sense danger. That can get kind of annoying. Ugh. You doing? You doing? Stop that. And of course it's going right for the giant tent. Because why wouldn't it? What the heck? Crude Defiant Turquoise. Alright, well that's not what I needed, but it seems like it's worth something. And where am I going to find the last one? I mean, they always say when in doubt, just start whacking stuff. Eventually something will take its place and spawn. Pumas seem like a good option. A lot of pumas. Why are there so many cats in the desert? I don't know. I think maybe someone else just got done doing this quest too, is what I'm thinking. Let's just keep an eye out just in case. Mummy. You dune or are you desert? Ah, you're a desert. Okay. All right. Well, we'll kill the pumas. I think that'll do the trick. Question is it gonna summon all the other pumas? Oh wow, these things like go down real fast. These are much easier than the spiders. Nice. I'll take that. Sure. Desert, yeah. Alright, so if nothing else, the cats are really easy. We know that now. We've learned. Close to my leveling up. God, the leveling is so much faster now. That's nuts. It's crazy. Oh, they really don't like fire, huh? They really don't like that. Okay. Don't run into a madman, please. I don't want to have to deal with that guy for like 5 minutes. Why is it so bright? Why? My eyes. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, chat. I don't think there's a way I can turn it down. Not the noise I expect a snake to make, but, you know. Alright, well, you know what? If it's gonna be bright, we're just gonna stare right at it. Just stare it down. Let the sun know that you don't fear it. Why? Why so much running? Ooh. Oh no, that's just a scarab. Saw the little legs. I got so excited. That's okay. That's probably a desert, yeah. You can kind of tell. You get used to the size. Well, I mean, I guess I can kill that giant rattlesnake that was around here a second ago. Alright, hopefully we'll get another spawn from these things. What the heck? What's going on over there? Got some RPers? What kind of guild thing going on? Gotta go check it out. Not like I got anything to do for the next 20 minutes while this mana regens. Okay. It's all like bots, I guess. They're all like AFK. It's like one character multi-boxing. Okay. That's fair. He definitely looks stronger than I am, so I'm not going to say anything. To be honest, I don't think EverQuest cares all that much if you're multi-boxing. Yeah. I've already seen a lot of weird things. As long as you're just not straight up hacking, I don't think they care. And even then, it's kind of like 50-50. I need dune tarantulas. This was what I was afraid of. All my fears are coming to pass. Okay, well, Let me get over here on this dune, vaguely away from where all the humanoids spawn. They're the only things that'll aggro me. And we'll just hang out. We'll just sit and wait. And then there's the one orc. The one orc raider. Heading right for me, because of course he is. Why wouldn't he? Everyone wants me. What can I say? Alright, well, if we're being honest, so far the Puma strat has not worked. Still early, there's still time. But I'm not seeing any more dune spiders. You a dune spider? I think you're just a regular. Yeah, they're just deserts. Okay, well, apparently killing the madmen helps. Not as much as the pumas, but it works. And they're fairly weak, so I'm not super worried about it. Damn, my eyes, you're just another mirage. Buddy, my whole life has been a mirage at this point. There were a lot of things I thought were real that were not. Okay, well, at this point I might have to find some more giant rattlesnakes and just kind of take care of those in the meantime. At least that's going to progress the quest a bit. It's just, man, I don't need anything from the snakes, but I got to get an egg or a venom sac from the spiders. That's what makes it tricky. Here we go. Make way for the orc. Oh, now you're running. Well, he's braver than most. Everyone else runs at 50. You held out to 20, man. I gotta give you props for that. And some ore that I'm sure is worth like 2 gold. Alright, snakes. Snakes. Where we got some snakes? There was a giant rattlesnake over here. Why is it so bright? Why? I kinda wish it was nighttime again already. Are you a giant snake? Are a giant snake, okay. You know what, bees? Okay. There we go. Yeah, it'll probably go down a lot faster than the spiders do too. Yeah, look at that. Look at that. Like 20% each. Okay. That orc just staring at me for. What do you want, man? I ain't got nothing. Alright, well, if nothing else, this should still help spawn the last spider that I need. Okay, just run right to the orc. That's cool. That's fine. And if I have to take the orc down, it's cool. It's just, they're really annoying. Especially when I have no mana. Uh-oh. He's really low level. Okay. That's cool. I'll allow it. Nice. Nice. All right, how we looking? Anything. Anything at all. Nothing for miles. Okay. I mean, if I need to go kill the smaller spiders, I can, because I think the venom sacs that they drop still count, as long as I get it from this zone. That's really the only thing that is worried about. The heck? Oh, those are like mobs. Someone was like wall hacking or something over there. Yeah, I can. That's how I do all my lookouts. Another snake. Yeah. All right. The good thing is, whenever I do cast that, it seems like it like really boosts up my my conjuration. So like, yeah, it's really annoying that I miss sometimes and it takes off like a bunch. But when it does hit, it like, you get a lot of XP from it. How many? Okay, there we go. That's the last one I needed of that. We're literally just on the last tarantula. Okay. Let's look around. Okay, parched zombies, that's fine. What noise was that? No wonder the zombie's parched. Come on. Tough little guy. Ooh, I need to renew my buffs. Okay. Screw my mana. We'll melee it. It's cool. It's fine. Oh no, I'm encumbered by 2. I told you those chitin were no big, were no slouch. Alright, now is it going to drop the venom? Probably not. With my luck, definitely not. Ugh. That's alright, we can go fight the like little guys. Little ones count. They draw venom. I don't think that hits me, does it? I hope it doesn't. Alright, so that poison, it's no joke. It's alright, I got Vonshin. It's fine. Come on. Come on, man. You got this. You got this, Surf. Come on, buddy. Wow, I'm really surprised at how little MP Whirling Wind needs. Why have I not been using this whole time? It's very weak. It doesn't really do any damage. About as much as a free melee hit, I guess. But it does help me get my conjuration up, I guess. So that's a thing. That makes it worth it. I'm going to need that a lot later. And my channeling too, apparently. Because yeah, I can melee most things now, but like later on, it's all about like the heals and My buffs. Where you going, man? Okay, well, it'd help if I didn't miss while it was running away. Its back is literally to me. Why is this such a problem? Of course. Of course. Lanchin, it would be really nice if you could cure poison. Just, you know, wanting to throw that out there. Hey, I mean, if you want to tank, you can tank. That's fine. Nearly enough for ignite. That would finish it off. All right, let's try this again. Yeah. It's about as slow as it can possibly go. Come on, man. And to be fair, this is like me trying to melee spider IRL. That ain't happening. If I had like a spell that was just a giant can of off, it'd be a different story. This one's going down a little bit easier. We didn't get the Venom Sac, did we? So I guess it's not the worst thing. It's not like these guys are really that hard. I still need the Venom Sac. It's just really, really annoying when you don't have the mana. I mean, I guess technically I could sit while Vonshin's just kind of like hanging out there. The spider's not going for me anytime soon. Here we go. Nice. All right, how long is it going to take to get this last Venom Sac? I mean, this went a lot faster than I thought it would. It's way faster than it was when I did this on an alt. The heck is that? But it's still not great. We'll just put it that way. It's still not what I would call the most invigorating of combat. If it wants to run to the other spiders, that's fine. Just don't run to the... Okay. I don't want to deal with it running through the camp. Okay, of course it does. I mean, Dorn's not... He's not super powerful. We can take him. He's going to be really annoying without mana. And still no Venom Sac, because of course not. All right, what's your deal, Dorn? A brown asp. I don't know if I've ever seen one of those before. Huh. You know what? I'm gonna sit. I'm just gonna sit. Vonshin can take care of himself for a second. Even though I'm not technically meditating, it does still help out with my mana. At least a little bit. This guy's gonna be a really annoying, like, yellow con. I want to at least be able to cast bees at it. And of course we got a mummy coming too, because of course we do. Sure. Wonder if I've got enough for a field of thistles. That'll help out at least a little bit. Here we go. Just barely enough. Can't really do a whole lot. I probably should take out the mummy first. Kinda got disease on me. Rabies? Gotta be kidding me. All this for one last egg sac. Or venom sac, whatever. I don't even care what it is anymore. Alright, let's at least destroy the chitin because they don't give me anything. Can't even sell them. There we go. At least, you know, it's hard to get mad about this because I kind of expect it. I asked for this. I asked for this the moment I clicked play EverQuest. I knew it was coming. There's nothing that could stop it. Come on. All right. You can sit. I can let Dorn do his thing a bit. I don't know what rabies does. I guess we're gonna find out. All right, how much is cure disease going to cost me? Come on. Hey, look at that. I probably don't have enough for everything else. Oh, hey. Nice. Very nice. All right. That's cool. Functions at about half mana. Okay. All right, how much is Fire Fist? Nice. Nice. I mean, despite not being a tank, Vanshin's holding up pretty okay. Oh, that's right. Take off light healing and put on poison. I forgot to save it. Problem. There we go. I guess I don't even... Oh, it's fine. It's fine. We'll just leave it as is. Yes. Okay. Let's try this again. Got enough for bees. Maybe. There we go. Nice, nice. Problem is if I do this, it's going to hit me too, I think. Some of the AoEs are kind of weird. I wish there was an easier way for me to tell, like, which ones hurt me. Weird that my own spells hurt me, but, you know, that's fine. Diva used to blow herself up when you first started Overwatch 2. At least the bees are putting in work. Alright. Very, very doable. Problem is, he's gonna run back to the camp. And all the others are gonna pull. If I don't land these hits. There we go. Come on. 3%. Nice. Start digging your grave. The Indigo Brotherhood shall find you. I don't know what that means. I hope that's not bad. Alright, we got plenty of spiders. We can kill the desert spiders. That's fine. Vanchin, don't you usually buff me? I thought that was a thing that you were supposed to do every now and then. Hey, there you go. How about that? Look at us. Two friends in the desert. I thought there were more spiders in this out. Well, the little ones are easy. The tiny, tiny ones don't give me anything. I can ignore those. All right, come on. Come on. Surely you got some venom in there somewhere. See, you're using it already. That's a good sign. You know, don't empty it all out at once. I need it. Please. Nothing. Oh, is that a quest item? Yeah. That sucks. Alright, well that's one that I can't loot, so that corpse is going to be there a while. Oh, it's an armadillo. I don't know if I saw armadillos last time. That's cool. Cute little guy. Alright, stay away from the mummies. Save up enough for bees. This is the true EverQuest experience. Don't you love it? Alright, let's do this. Summon Swarm! Or not. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. Come on now. Come on. Let's try this. Third time's a charm, right? Alright, where to go? God, I can already tell the encumbrance. I can already tell. I'm only 2 pounds over, and it's more than enough. Really? Really? There we go. Alright, one of you guys has to have a venom sac, I'm sure. It wouldn't be so bad, but it has to be from this zone. If it's not, it doesn't count. The bees are doing a fair amount. Take us home. Take us home. Oh, just barely. Just barely. Okay, that's enough of that. Like at this point, the amount of venom left would be how long it takes for the meditation timer to kick in anyways. It's fine. Ow, really? I hate looting this. Okay, where'd you go? Where do you? Oh, what else I've got that I can get rid of? Okay, I can't use it on a druid. Okay, well, back to the other side. Alright, I gotta find the small guys. The ones that I don't need like a whole stack of mana for. Literally just the one venom sack. It's literally just the one. We could be here another hour, who knows? Okay, this is fine. This is what I expected. This is EverQuest, baby. Oh, do I ever get to hire more than one mercenary? It'd be really nice to have someone else that can do a little bit of damage too. I'm begging. I'm begging, please. Like Vaunchin he's just staring. Like he's chat. Like he's chat. And I'm screaming, please like and subscribe. No answer. The void stares back. Right. Hey, we leveled. Nice. Bring some mead. The drunk effect is really annoying, but we could do it. Alright, what are we at? 14 now? Okay, we're moving along. That's 2 levels today. Man, I still got Fire Fist, too. Alright. Your life is over in 30 seconds. Come on. Don't make me do it again. Where else can I find some desert tarantulas? I like these guys. They're easy. They're chill. Fairly sure the bees can probably take care of one on their own. I will kill that madman too. Oh, he's just gonna pass by. Okay. Alright, that's cool. Just do your thing, buddy. Alright, so most of just like the smaller ones should be around here. I just don't know if they spawned yet or not. I don't want the tiny ones. I need them to be at least desert or above. Try the ridge. Surely there's got to be some other stuff I can get rid of. Yo. Where's that other chitin? There we go. Yeah, get out of here. Alright, and any other spiders? Any at all? Alright, well, I guess we're gonna kill this madman. Try and get some more spiders to spawn. Right now, we are currently in Scarab City. Probably clear out some of those too while we're at it. Alright, well, this guy's got some magic. That's a little new. I don't remember any of these guys being able to cast this stuff. What the heck? Alright, well, two can play at that. In the meantime... Man, nothing. No luck. Ow. What's going on with this guy? Feeling he's kind of feisty. Oh, he has a corrupted amulet. That's why. Okay, interesting. I wonder if that's something that's going to drop here in a bit. I wonder what kind of quest chain I just stumbled into. Why is he so big? I'm kind of curious. Gonna drop it? Ah, there's another one. Oh, two with the amulet. So annoying. It's so annoying. EverQuest. Okay, well, I guess I can't attack the other guy. Now I can. There we go. Maybe back here. I don't have to worry about anything else spawning on me. That'd be nice. Ah. Interesting. Noah Vanchin, you can handle this one. You can hang out there for a bit. Varro Cogswin. Who's Varro Cogswin? That must be a quest. I mean, I've got plenty of Madmen water. This plague of spell fizzles has prevented me from gating home. Well, I would help you with that here in a second. Okay, cool. One chance to cast Stinging Swarm and it fails. Oh. Okay, well let's stand up properly. Now we can cast it. Okay. It should be enough. Gotta believe. In case you have not been paying attention, this is not in fact a spider. This is not anywhere remotely close to any of the things that I actually need. We've been here at least an hour at this point. Ooh, a silver ring though. Been here at least an hour without any luck. Ale. Can I give him some water? Can I just like trade him some water and get this out of my bag? Nice. I trade him the amulet? Okay. Well, I tried. Well, that's kind of neat. I didn't expect to just run across a random gnome. Random thirsty gnome. Alright, still no spider spawn out of all of that. Cool. Love it. If that's going to be the case, let's take a sit. Let's just hang out a second. Get ready to clear out some more of these other things. Oh. Since the stream has started, we've gained like 50 levels of meditate. That's probably on the short end of how fast people normally get it. We become very zen over the course of the stream. I just need the venom sac. I just need one venom sac. Come on. You know what? I know you don't normally drop them, but I'm sick of you guys. Down you go. I don't even need any spells. You're nice and easy. I like that. Keep that up. All right, venom sac? Venom sac? No. I don't think they drop them. But you know, it's just a thing out of spite at this point. Yeah, let's clear some scarabs. Why not? Invoke lightning. Or not. That's cool. Yeah, I feel like just spamming ignite is probably the way to do it. But 5. By the time I get this thing down, I'll have enough for another swarm. Alright, but this madman does not have an orb. He has nothing to ponder, so that's a good sign. Okay. Ooh, and he's hurting himself against my shield. Why would it hit? Why would I be so fortunate? Keep forgetting the fire's evocation. I need conjuration. I feel like that's kind of the druid's thing. It's probably one reason I'm having so much bad luck. Come on. Come on, man. Just lay down. Lay down quietly. I don't want to rest. But also, this is not a good spot. There's a lot of wandering things around. And still no spiders. What the heck? Let's do it anyway. We'll just keep an eye out. We're almost there, friends. We're almost there. Believe in me. Speaking of, how's your rolls been going in Uma? Yeah, I'm skipping Hishi. I did roll for Saiyan Sky. Got her. Was very happy about it. I mean, I've got enough for I think 3 rolls. Got like 4,500. Like Hishi, I know a lot of people like Hishi Amazon. Not really my thing. I'm waiting for Marvelous Sunday. Marvelous Sunday is the one I really want, but I don't know when she's coming out. I think it's probably still a couple months out. So I'm going to try saving up as best I can. Okay, come on. Please drop something. Please drop what I need. I'm begging. Okay. But at least if it fully completes the cast and it just doesn't go through, I don't lose anything. It's when it doesn't even get that far that it gives me an issue. Nice, nice. All right, swarm's going well. I think I'm gonna have to look at some new weapons. I think that's probably part of it too. Just not doing anything with this lone scimitar. Sack. Thank God. We did it, y'all. We made it. We finished it. We finished the quest. We've beaten EverQuest. Congratulations. All right, by the time this all loads up, we should be good. All right, how much did it take to do gate? Was it 5? I guess we're going to find out. Wow. Okay, rude. All right, I guess we'll try it again at 20. Let's go. This was still about half the time that it took me to do it last time. So, you know, just to give you an idea. Offers shrouds, which allow you to take on a lower level form with new ability. Oh, so you can like twink yourself. Huh. That's interesting. I don't know why you do it though. I guess if you just really want to visit some of the older areas or something. But like there's not like competitive PvP or anything as far as I'm aware in EverQuest. Maybe there's like an arena somewhere, but I can't imagine it's like all that great. Why does this keep popping up? Hail, Castle and Drew. Give me that cloak. Alright. The problem is I don't know what stats I need. The other one was actually a little better. Of course it was. Of course it was. This is a little better AC, I guess. A little better stam. But I lose a little bit of charisma. That's fine. I don't need the charisma. It's cool. Let's get rid of this encumbrance. Okay. That's the other thing is like, he asked me to go get all those things, but he doesn't actually need them. There's no reason to. Sell the mead. Like, it'd be one thing if I had to turn them into him, but he doesn't even want them. What do you do? What kind of errands you sending me on, man? We got a lot of money. We're gonna keep that open. Keep all these things open for things that I can't sell. Guess that I can't sell the corrupted orb either. No, of course not. Okay. Oh, hey, I can sell the carapace. But it's so heavy. They're so heavy. Ice. Ice. Cool. All right. One of these days I'll figure out what all these things are for. I just remember that like you could get some of this stuff and like you could trade it in for like items. Like, we did that with the water. Cool. All right. Well, you know, I think that's enough grinding for me today. I think the next quest is the one that sends me to the Goblin Ice Cave, and I really don't feel like doing that because we're going to be there for like another 5 hours. So we're going to go ahead and call it the night. I don't know. I just want something kind of goofy for Saturday. Oh. EverQuest. But yes, tomorrow. I don't know what we're doing tomorrow. It's going to depend on what GG Maroon of Hololive EN is doing tomorrow. That's the big question, because tomorrow is the day. Hope you remembered. But yeah, we'll see. I've still got quite a bit of this week free and open. I'm supposed to hear back on Monday about the meeting, and we'll see how that goes. If it didn't go the way that I thought, then, you know, cool. That's just how things are going. So just kind of keep an eye out. Yeah, like, subscribe, all that good stuff. You know the deal. But I do want to get to doing some more stuff over this week. So yeah, we'll have some fun. That being said, enjoy the rest of your Saturday. Enjoy the rest of your weekend. Be safe. Have a good time out there. And I will see you next time. Take care, everybody. Bye-bye.